Dreaming of living abroad but don't know where to start? Moving to another country isn't just about booking a flight. It takes planning, strategy, and the right mindset. If you don't prepare properly, you could end up being overwhelmed, struggling with visa issues, or running out of money too soon. But don't worry, because in this video, I'll walk you through the exact steps to plan your international move with confidence. Let's get started. Not every country is the right fit for everyone, and choosing the wrong one can make your move abroad unnecessarily tricky. Some destinations are perfect for digital nomads, offering remote work visa, fast internet, and a vibrant co-working culture. Others cater to retirees, providing affordable healthcare, relaxed residency requirements, and a lower cost of living. If you're moving with family, you must research education options, safety, and community support. Key factors to consider are cost of living, visa requirements, language barriers, healthcare access, and job opportunities. A country may seem cheap on paper, but if wages are low or strict work permit laws exist, making a living there might be challenging. To make an informed choice, use tools like Numbeo and Expat to compare living costs, rent, and daily expenses. Meanwhile, sites like Expat Exchange, Reddit Expat Communities, and Facebook Expat Groups provide first-hand insights from people living in your target country. Above all, don't pick a destination based on Instagram photos or YouTube vlogs alone. What looks amazing online might not match your daily needs. Thorough research ensures you find a place where you can thrive and not just visit. Visas can make or break your move abroad, and failing to plan appropriately can lead to unexpected headaches or even getting denied entry. Some countries offer easy long-term stays, especially for retirees, digital nomads, or students. On the other hand, others have strict residency requirements that may require proof of income, job sponsorship, or even language ability. Before making any commitments, research visa options carefully. Start with official government websites, which provides the most up-to-date information on visa types, fees, and processing times. If the process seems complicated, consult an immigration lawyer or an expat relocation expert to avoid costly mistakes. The most common visa types include work visas, which often requires a job offer from a local employer. Student visas, which are usually granted to those enrolled in accredited institutions. Retirement visas. Some countries allow retirees to settle with proof of pension or savings. Digital nomad visas. These are designed for remote workers with independent income. Make sure you understand how long your visa allows you to stay, the renewal process, and the required documents before applying. Planning ahead will save you stress and ensure a smooth transition to your new country. A financial safety net is one of the most important parts of planning your move abroad. Without proper budgeting, you could struggle with unexpected expenses or even be forced to return home early. Start by calculating all upfront costs, including flights, visa applications, accommodation deposits, health insurance, and moving expenses. On top of that, factor in daily living costs such as rent, utilities, food, transportation, and entertainment. A general rule of thumb is to save at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses before moving. This buffer will give you time to settle in, find work if needed, and adjust without financial stress. If you plan to work remotely or freelance, make sure you have a reliable income source before moving. One significant way to save money while living abroad is by avoiding excessive banking fees. Traditional banks often charge high foreign transaction fees, poor exchange rates, and costly ATM withdrawals. Instead, use Wise, which allows you to hold multiple currencies, transfer money at actual exchange rates, and withdraw cash abroad with lower fees. The last thing you want to do is lose hundreds of dollars to hidden fees. Plan your finances wisely so you can enjoy your new life abroad without financial worries. If you're enjoying this so far and want more travel and expat tips, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I share weekly videos to help you move abroad smoothly and live your desired life. Finding a place to live is one of the biggest challenges when moving abroad, especially if you don't have a job lined up or local connections. The best approach is to start with temporary housing. At the same time, you explore different neighborhoods and get a feel for the local rental market. Many expats book Airbnbs, Booking.com rentals, or serviced apartments for the first few weeks or months to give themselves flexibility before committing to a long-term lease. Local Facebook expat groups, online forums, and rental websites can also help find furnished apartments and connect with landlords who may not list properties on mainstream booking platforms. Some countries have strict rental agreements requiring large deposits or long-term commitments, so researching local rental laws is key. Beyond just housing, you should also research essential daily life logistics before arriving. Look into public transport options, especially if you won't have a car, and check the proximity of grocery stores, healthcare facilities, and banks to your potential new home. These small details can make a huge difference in your quality of life. Finding the right location will save you stress and money in the long run, making your transition abroad much smoother. Adjusting to a new country takes time. The transition can feel overwhelming if unprepared. Learning basic phrases in the local language is one of the best ways to make the process easier. Even if many people speak English, trying to communicate in their language shows respect. It can help in everyday situations like shopping, dining out, or asking for directions. Language apps like Duolingo, Pimsleur, or italki can be great tools to get started before you move. Beyond language, understanding cultural norms is essential. Every country has unwritten rules about social interactions, tipping, punctuality, and personal space. Doing some research beforehand or talking to locals can prevent misunderstandings. It's also crucial to educate yourself on legal and financial matters. Local laws, tax regulations, and healthcare systems can vary significantly from what you're used to. Make sure you know your rights and obligations as a resident. Finally, building a social network early can help combat homesickness and smooth your transition. Join expat groups on Facebook, attend local meetups, or connect with other newcomers online. A strong community will make settling in more manageable and more enjoyable. Moving abroad can be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life, but only if you plan it right. If you're wondering where to move, check out my next video on the 5 most affordable cities in Eastern Europe where you can live for $1,500 a month. Click here now, and I'll see you there.